Sean. It's Shann. Navarro. Navarro. My name is Sean. Well, as you know, there are games in there, and I was playing a game, and I got word that the police were outside, and this is not my first raid, I guess. I've been in a few. Yeah. And, I really don't see, like, the wrongdoing in any of this, because if you look at the crowd, look at the diversity amongst, like, the crowd of people that are here, we might be doing something that's, like, a little shady or whatever, but, I mean, at least we're not shooting each other or, like, taking anything from each other, We're just trying to win some money. And, with everything that's going on, like, in this day and age, I mean, it's somewhat of an escape, And there could be a lot worse things that we could be doing out there. Yeah, I mean, of course, it'd have to be regulated in some way, mainly for the tax, tax reason, but, it's fun. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure if any one of these guys tried it, they might enjoy it. You know what I mean? And it might be like more of a problem here in Anaheim than in other cities, but in all actuality, like if we clean up our own mess, I don't really see like the big deal, because like it all boils down to just money. It's all money based, like I mean the whole reason why we're here is for the money. The whole reason why they're busting us is for the money. And like if I could stay out of situations like this, if it would just cost me, then I'd be willing to give up the money for it. You know what I mean? Pay my debt, and I don't really see like the harm in it, really. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. I mean, some people, they have they might have warrants, or they might have reasons why they're running from the law, or whatever, or trying to get away from the law. But yeah, it was chaotic, like but I ended up like leaving before it got all crazy. I came out with my hands up, and some of the other guys, I guess, were trying to like bust open walls and like trying to get through the wall and everything. It's crazy. Like there might even still be people in there. You know what? I think if you play the fish game, you probably won't get COVID. Like there's something like if you're gambling, something with the gambling probably will prevent you from getting COVID.
Jay. Yeah, that's it. It happens so fast. Crowd movement. I mean, everybody yelling different things. A bunch of confusion. Windows broken. Glass being shattered. You know what I mean? Honestly, I give it to the city. They did their job today. You know what I mean? It's how we keep the economy balanced. No, honestly, they just went for it. They just went for it. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a gamble. This was the whole place is about gambling. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe an arcade. Nah, I can't comment on that, but I mean, we went for it all right. But that's about it. Okay.
Yeah, Sergeant Jacob Gallagher, Jacob Gallacher, and I'm a sergeant with the Anaheim Police Department. So today it's a culmination of a 2-month investigation regarding an illegal gaming operation also known as a slap house. A slap house gets its name from a type of illegal gaming machine that gamblers play in there. So it's the hitting of the hand is what creates the sound, thus the name of the slap house. So over the past 2 months, we've received approximately 50 complaints about this location affecting the quality of life of local businesses and communities. So this again was the culmination of that. So as a result of this search warrant that was served, we've detained approximately 70 people. As far as the total number of arrests, that's still information that we'll get at a later point. But again, this is the culmination of that investigation. Yeah, so initially this morning when the search warrant was being served, patrons that were here in the slap house began running. They began breaking out windows and exiting the business. Those folks were taken into custody.
And what about the boarders in there? You kind of joke about it, but it was kind of that COVID situation. People wearing masks on the song.
Yeah, so this business fronts as a furniture shop. So on the front, if you look at it street side, it's a furniture business. However, back inside, it's a business that's been turned into this illegal gaming house. So in there was approximately 70 or 80 folks that were in there. None of them were wearing masks, obviously, during this COVID pandemic. So that was also a challenge as well.
And why you guys care about this?
Yeah, so unfortunately with these illegal gambling operations comes a lot of illegal elements such as guns, drugs, and other illegal activity. Also, it affects the quality of life of the Anaheim community and the surrounding businesses. Here we have a children's store next door. Just on the other side of this business is a residential community. So quite regularly we get calls for service about suspicious vehicles, suspicious activity. This type of thing is going on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So it is affecting our community and the quality of life of our residents. Yeah, as far as those stats, as far as who's operating and all that, we don't have that information yet. That's something that's going to take several hours to obtain. That I don't know. No, I think that's it. So here, right behind me here, this is our temporary booking facility. So what's going to happen here is they'll be processed for the arrest. We'll search them to determine if there's any other contraband that they have associated with them. We'll run them from warrants. Typically what will happen is if it's just the partaking in the illegal gambling, they'll be issued a citation and ultimately released. If there's a felony crime, such as the operators of this particular business, they'll be booked at our jail and ultimately at the Orange County Jail. So that's still all in progress. We haven't, as far as ultimate total numbers, we won't have that until tomorrow.